is always causing stress. All I ever do is work, I don't get no rest. I know Thursday night is on the way. Down in trouble waters, night's where the day. Oh, me a drunk donkey IPA. Let that magic mango chase my blues away. I know that I'll be among my friends. The mic's where the page goes live again. I ran into a friend uptown. Said that things were bad and he was feeling down. I told him Thursday's on the way. Leave me in trouble water, mike's where the page. We'll be pouring drunk donkey IPA. Let that magic mango chase our blues away. We know that.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Happy morning, Monday morning. Monday. Hold on. There's me. All right. Happy Monday. There's our Andy Simmons tune. And Shelly just messaged me to brush my hair. So what's cooking, everybody? I hope you're doing well here Monday. We're watching ocean waves crashing along a beach because it is very windy in Florida. Holy cow. It's windy. Hey, go Rays. Who wrote that on there? Dan. Heck yeah, man. How about the Rays? Let's put on the radar real quick. Look at this. I even have puppy Rays gear, man. Look at that. That is for the dogs. That's how obsessed we are. Let's see. We'll show Hunter first, and then we'll show Louie. We'll say our good mornings here. Good morning, Jamie Jarvis. What's cooking? Hey, Ken. What's up there? Chelsea, go Rays. Hold on to your hats. Whitney, yep. Man, look at them storms coming in off of Florida, Bahamas. Crazy. We got significant weather advisories popping up on the East Coast. We have flood advisories happening along the East Coast. I just got an alert for a wind advisory here in Pinellas County. So, windy day, yes. The Rays are great. What's up, Bill? Oh, countdown clock is still on. I forget that every time. That's like the 5th time in a row. Morning, Gunner. What's up, Okeechobee? It's like it's storming down there, James, in Okeechobee. Lake Okeechobee. There's Hunter. What's up, buddy? His beer is hitting stores. We had a great birthday weekend, Sandy. Yes, I did. Thank you very much. We were live all weekend, by the way. We had a live on Saturday and we had a live on Sunday. So we're going to talk about Tropical Depression 27. Just got named out there in the Atlantic, possibly heading towards Bermuda. That's right. Diaz. What's up there, Tiffany Gates? Very windy. What's up, Joe Bruce? How's it going over there in Daytona? All right, so Hunter, you're doing good, boy. Hunter did awesome on his first publicity beer release last week down at Big Storm Brewery. And his beer's hitting shelves like within a week. ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Hurricane Hunter on the shelf soon. What do you think about that? And this guy is never going to grow up. What's up, Yuli? What's up, Corin? We do not believe that this little dog is going to get any bigger. He's 6 months old now, and he is like not even 5 pounds. I don't know what the deal is. Why aren't you growing, little guy? He doesn't know. He's not a puppy anymore. So, all right. All right, big shout out to ABC. Yes, we love our crew at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Hopefully, you'll be able to pick up some Hunter Drunk Donkey IPA. Look at that. There's the can. That's a 4-pack. A 4-pack. A little bit of pineapple, a little bit of orange. All right, so I hope you all had a great weekend. Yes. Hey, Ashley, how's it going? Ginger. He's just tiny. I know, he's a tiny little guy. Everybody always used to say Louis was little. They're like, look how little Louis is. He's only 15 pounds, and now he looks like a monster. He's still only 15 pounds, but he looks like a Great Dane next to Hunter. That's for sure. Hey, Sonia, what's up? Hey, Deuce and Gunner. What's up, Joe? Yep. So, all right, we'll get a little weather to talk about. So, big thanks to ABC for sure, sponsoring Mike's Weather Page and Drunk Donkey. Let's go back to the radar real quick and talk about what's happening right now. So, big stormy action down in Florida for sure. Windy day across the whole peninsula, big time. This is high pressure to our north, and we're on a frontal boundary right here. So, there's just strong winds coming across from the Atlantic right now, and big high pressure up here to the north, creating all this juice, man. Very active day. It almost feels tropical. Yesterday here, this is where I was yesterday, but man, about 5 o'clock, we got the most tremendous winds ever. We were at Eddie Seymour. Oh, music's shouldn't be on. Is the music on? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Shouldn't be any music on. So man, we were at Eddie Seymour, and I don't know if you saw the video, but we were under a tent. Thank goodness, Julie almost got hit by a palm frond. It came flying. I'm videotaping. You could see it out of the corner of your eye, and it came down from a tree, and it was like crashed. Could have caused serious damage. I would have had to call Morgan & Morgan. Sue the weatherman. Hey, Bill, what's up? Yep, he's snoring. What's up, Eva? He is snoring. He likes to wave. We never really taught him to wave yet. You gonna wave? I could do the whole thing with him right here. Hey, Dale, I know you warned me, Dale. So the funny thing is we were on the water in the morning, and it was nice and calm, and we came in about 2 o'clock. Started getting choppy, and then about 4 or 5 o'clock, man, the winds were crazy. So we're going to talk about that. All right, so first and foremost, we do a giveaway now every couple weeks. We do giveaways, and we were going to announce the winner of last week's Mac Daddy's Hog Sauce Prize Pack. Look at that, covers up Mike right there. It's Louie and barbecue. So we appreciate you guys liking their page. We're going to do another one next week. But the winner from a cool place in Florida, Niceville, Melinda Rochelle wins the Mac Daddy's Barbecue Prize Pack. Official barbecue at Mike's Weather Page. So they're going to reach out to you. So congratulations. We'll do another giveaway next week. Maybe next week. I don't know. We'll definitely do another giveaway. Just stay tuned for that. All right, so a few things here real quick. I had some up on Twitter I wanted to show. All right, so this popped into my Twitter feed. I thought it was kind of interesting. Oh, and I don't have YouTube chat on yet. Let me turn that on. Hang on a second. Try to give everybody equal love here. See if there's any YouTube chatting going on. But this was on my Twitter feed, and on this date in 2005, Hurricane Wilma reached peak intensity of 185 miles an hour, the lowest pressure ever of 882. 882 millibars. You probably had some serious headaches going on down in the Caribbean. And it was right here in the Western Caribbean. This is the spot we were watching last week. All the models were hitting Western Caribbean, but they backed off a little bit. We're going to go into all that. But anyway, back in 2005, October 19th, had a 97 millibar pressure drop in 24 hours. Only had a 2-mile wide eye. Crazy. So that was seems like yesterday, but it wasn't. So that was from Colin Gross Weather on Twitter. So that was a little tidbit. What else we got? Oh, no, this was a significant weather advisory just popped up from National Weather Service Miami. So big special marine warning just popped up from National Weather Service in Melbourne. So man, it's pretty nasty day. Here's another marine warning in Jupiter Inlet. So east coast of Florida getting pounded right now. Another advisory for northern Miami-Dade just got posted. So I'm sure you guys know that, but it's a nasty day anyways. All right, so let's go to the tropics. I had to update the website and the app. So the website and app is all updated with Tropical Depression 27. Here it is. We'll leave that up right now. We'll let Louis go down. What's up, Jenny? Do not hear this, Mike. What? Hear what? Hey, Laredo Reed. Yep, Gilbert 88. Look at that. 888 millibars. Melinda's actually in the chat. You just won something. Cool. The rain, well, today, South Florida rains are, hey, there's Mac Daddy. What's up there? Tom. All right, I got to put you down. Say goodbye, everybody. He'd sit there all day. All right, so this was just designated Tropical Depression 27. And it could be a hurricane. Here's Bermuda. This is Bermuda right here. So Bermuda's in the 5-day cone, and we've been showing this a lot. But we could be looking at a hurricane Friday. Things start going downhill Thursday night, possibly this week. So pay attention there. Winds could get up to 85 miles an hour. Should be named maybe today. It would be Epsilon. Epsilon is the next name on the Greek alphabet. That would be right here. Hold on a minute. Where the heck is the Greek? Right here, Greek alphabet. Epsilon. Epsilon. So we got Bermuda dealing with Epsilon. Possibly. That's the tiny, eeny weeny, teeny little bitty island of Bermuda has hurricane possibilities this week. And cheers to the cups of Louis. Whitney, I know, has one of these. So there you go. All right, so spaghetti models. Here we go. We can look at a few different ones. We can look at tropical tidbits. These are 12Zs just came out. So these are on tropical tidbits. Here is the island right here. So they still are trending a little bit to the east. A little bit. However, it's close enough that the NHC obviously is in the cone. So could pass. We'll see. Definitely watching. Could be minimal hurricane. Some of the cool imagery here. This has all been updated on weathernerds.org, but it definitely has that look. It took a while for it to get convection around the center. We showed this yesterday a lot. You can see it right here. Right here is the center, and we're starting to see convection around it, and that's usually what they need to see in order for it to be designated system. Yesterday, most of the convection was well off to the east of the system. Now today, it's starting to get a little bit more. So there you go. It looks tropical, right? It's not even subtropical. It's tropical. So there you go. Another good shot here. Satellite. It's a decent looking storm. We have people. Did you know that Bermuda people are people too? Everybody forgets that Bermuda is out in the middle of the Atlantic, and they say fish storm, but we have literally hundreds of fans that chime in from Bermuda. So we talk about Bermuda, right? And I guarantee if I did a post, how many of y'all are from Bermuda, we'd have a bunch of people. But there you go. And it looks like so far most of the convection is staying kind of to the east. So if it does pass, maybe most of this will stay off. But they're prepared. Doesn't look like anything more than a 1 right now, so that's good. Here's this intensity models. Don't usually use these a lot, but Most of them are in the 1 range, one little outlier higher than a 1. So there you go, you know. And then it'll be gone off to sea. So there you go. Might be a little stormy weather to England and Ireland. So there's that. All right. So the other area that I was hyping a bunch is not turning out to be anything, which is good news. So that's good news. We have basically good agreement right now that the GFS, the Euro. Remember, the Euro was the only one not showing development. So here's what we're watching. This little guy's at 20%, and we'll leave it up there for a minute. So this little guy we talked about a lot. That was the one that the GFS was showing a big scary hurricane coming into Florida. We had support from a lot of models showing that, a lot of models. Even the NHC went in, or the NOAA, National Weather Service, and issued this showing high confidence. So I didn't make it up. It just, sometimes the models are right and sometimes they're wrong. And in this case, so far, all those models from last week might be wrong. So, but we're going to keep watching it because there is a low pressure system down there right now. And if you look at Knoll School here, you can see a little bit of spinach. We got a little spinach. Not a lot in the middle levels, but we got lower level spinach. You can see it faintly right here. You know, there you go, a little spinach. It's actually marked on the NOAA surface charts. So there's that. This is where we're watching. If you look at our satellite imagery, you can see a little bit of blow up down here. So, you know, just watching things in real time, nothing to stress about, that's for sure. And again, let me close some windows here so I don't crash everything. You know, the surface charts are showing it low pressure down here, so we'll watch it. But the good news is, for now, the Euro, who has been the most picked on model of the year, might have been the correct one. It was the only one showing no development. So the Euro might be king. It could have regained its king status maybe at least once. All right. So Laredo likes spinach. Yeah, I know, Daniel, I love it. That's why you look at all the models. But hey, what's crazy was like 5 out of 7 models were showing development, and I'm not giving up. I still think there's a chance. The only thing is this: we got this extremely active high pressure system, right? There's a lot of shear. I don't know if this is going to relax anytime soon. You know, 22nd was the date we were looking at here. So there's going to be a lot of shear to contend with, and that is a big obstacle. So whether or not this thing can hang around a little bit, maybe. Oh, there we go. I always do the sounding button. But you know, hostile conditions right now. So these are tropical tidbits. We'll look at all the models real quick because there's not really a lot to look at. We'll see how close future Epsilon gets to possibly Bermuda. And that's what we're going to look at. So we're on tropical tidbits. And, you know, there you go. There's, you know, one thing we learned, is there was people saying they were worried about these models last week. And, you know, not just me. I mean, everybody says it. You know, never get too worked up on models, especially this year. I think outside of 4 or 5 days, the models have been pretty much taken for a grain of salt. So you can't ever get worried with long-range models. It's just something to look at and know the possibilities, and until you got like incredible model support, then you start getting things serious. Because, you know, we talk about Michael. A lot of folks were on the page during Michael. Michael 3 days out was showing some pretty intense hurricane possibilities. That was 3 days out, and you know, that was a little different situation. So that model consistency and competence was pretty high. So anyway, we're gonna watch this general area. It's low pressure, little bubbles here and there. Here's the 19th. Let's go to the 22nd. So here's the 22nd, this time frame. There's our little low pressure spot. We're going to be dealing with a lot of shear left over from this high pressure. Here is Epsilon getting awfully close to Bermuda, maybe crossing it. The latest GFS showing 974. That could be borderline Cat 1, 2, or Cat 2-ish. And timing would be Friday morning over Bermuda. So the GFS getting awfully close. Let's zoom in a little bit more here. There you go. So, and then there's this big old sloppy. Here comes the front. So over the weekend, this is that same front we were always watching. That if something were to form down here, it would pull off. Well, here's that front coming down over the weekend, and there's really nothing. So GFS is fully backed off everything. Flipped a switch. The Euro had a talk. We'll go to the overnight 00Z. Faint low pressure. Could be a little rainy midweek action. Here's your general low pressure area going over the Yucatan. This is the 00Z. 00Z passes a tick to the east of Bermuda, and there's nothing. Go to the Euro. Here is our low pressure coming up. There it is right here. This is the 20th. This is Tuesday. And weak low pressure system in the Gulf, 22nd, and gets wrapped up in this front. Here's the front over the weekend. Whatever here goes there, and Epsilon will be. Here's Bermuda right here. So the Euro is a tick to the east of Bermuda. So there, front's coming, pulling this up, but there's just nothing. There's another. This is the yesterday's 12Z Euro showing a little more signature of a low pressure. This would be the 22nd. So here's the 22nd. Low pressure and front's coming, and whatever happens, gets pulled up. So that's kind of what the Euro was showing all along, was a weak area low pressure versus something strong, doing that. So we'll see. But we have consistency. Let's see here. We can look at the Canadians, see what they are showing. There you go. There's the 22nd, low pressure over the Yucatan. Remember we talked about this, so because we have these two systems, we sometimes get a little higher pressure between the two, and sometimes they kind of bounce off each other. So I don't know if that happened or not, but it kind of did. But here's the Canadian, and not really showing much. Obviously, here's your front, more a little slower on the Canadian. This is Monday, but nothing. So then we go to the GFS parallel model, and it's showing kind of the same thing. This is the weekend, weak low pressure, getting wrapped up in a big front coming down. That usually has a lot of shear. So anyway, that's high confidence. Now, the last night's GFS parallel still showed what all the old models, still hanging on to that. So here's the Worcester case of the models. This is last night's 00Z formation here, and over the weekend, this is the Sunday right here. So yeah, there's the outlier. That's kind of what all the models were showing not too long ago. But that's what I'm saying. You gotta keep that in the back of your mind. The icon showing weak low pressure, nothing to worry about. So that's it. I mean, I don't want to hype it up too much. There's really nothing yet to really get too worked up about. So that's good news, right? We like that. We like that. You guys aren't even worried about it. You're talking about Worcestershire sauce, Luke. My dad's a big Worcestershire sauce kind of guy. Worcestershire sauce. There you go. Maybe it's not Worcestershire sauce. How do you even spell that? Worcestershire. Is that how you spell Worcestershire? Oh, you do spell Worcestershire. All right, everybody say Worcestershire. Alexa, what is Worcestershire sauce?
According to Wikipedia, Worcestershire sauce is a fermented liquid condiment created in the city of Worcester in Worcestershire, England during the first half of the 19th century.
Nice.
The creators were the chemists John
Oh my God.
and William Henry Perrins, who went on to form the company
She just read the exact Wikipedia description. I just figured it out. Alexa is only a Wikipedia reader. I don't know if you can hear it, but she just read exactly Wikipedia. Is that freaky? Listen, watch. I'll do it again. I don't know if I can. Alexa, volume up. Alexa, what's Worcestershire sauce?
According to Wikipedia, Worcestershire sauce is a fermented liquid condiment created
In the city of Worcestershire, in Worcestershire, England, during the first half of the 19th century. The creators were the chemists John Wheely, Lee, and William Henry Parents, who went on to form the company Lee and Parents. So there you go. We just found out. Alexa is Wikipedia. I bet you nobody knows that but us. Oh, you already told me that. Alexa, stop. Oh, it says according to... Shelly, now you make me feel stupid. I didn't hear that part. According to Wikipedia. Now I feel stupid. I thought I made some revelation. Hey, so you want to hear my Emily's blonde moment of the year? My mother-in-law said she laughed her butt off, so I had to share it. So Julie's getting Emily primed for her learner's permit, and we have a sign in our neighborhood that says "No Outlet." So she asked Emily, "What does the sign "No Outlet" means?" And she says, "There's nowhere to plug in your phones." Oh my God, everybody's Alexa's going off. Sorry now. So she seriously thought that no outlet meant there was no plugs in the neighborhood. She's dead. I think she's serious. I don't think she could not be that serious. I think she tries to be silly like her dad. Anyway. So, it's crazy. All right, what's up, Marie Corey Mandeville? What's up, crazy Michelle Beverly? Yep, it's true. But here's, let's look at some models in between nothing. But here's the latest European ensembles. Remember, just like a couple days ago, even the Euro had quite a few going over here. Now they have almost none. So, high confidence that this little low is not going to be anything. So that's good news for now. We'll just have to watch it. When I say watch in real time, that's all I mean. You know, just the environment. Other than the sheer, wind has popped up out of nowhere. I mean, literally. I guarantee there was a lot of boaters yesterday that were caught off guard with the winds. Even the GFS has backed off considerably. There's still one. There's that one lonely guy through Bradenton, Sarasota. So there's one in a million chance there that we could have something come up. But anyway, just casually watching. So let me put on the radar. Let's just leave this on for now. We'll see what you guys are saying. Anyway, yeah, Martha, I was thinking no outlet stores for sure. But, yeah, oh, listen, Michelle, we're working on that. We haven't figured out what's going on. And, hey, my buddy at Sean ABC just posted our Drunk Donkey page sheet. That's cool. So there you go. What else is going on? So we got big day for Tampa Bay. The Rays won. Hey, Kennelly Nikki. Oh my God, your last tree stump. That's very ironic. Hurricane Michael. We knew that one all too well up that way. Ruth, Lake Windsor, just because it's an open area, you don't have any blockage with trees. So it's like yesterday at the softball field. We get these winds come down, and you can see them come down, and we were getting these little dust devils, and I was trying so hard to get one on film, and I couldn't. But But yeah, so the Rays. So hey, Dale, I don't know. We're gonna watch it because Emily's got her first high school game on Tuesday night. She gets to pitch. I hope she gets to pitch. We don't know if she gets to pitch. We're just hoping she gets to pitch. But if she does, that'll be Tuesday. And then I don't even know what time the first game is. What time's the first pitch? We went to Crick Tears and it was fun. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, I remember we said last week, keep an eye on the tropics for anything that might have formed. Guess what? Nothing's really forming. So far, other than big swells, it'll be a big swell event. You're going to get a lot of winds. Here's the next weekend. Here's that front. So looking ahead, we got a pretty big dip front coming down. This is Friday. It ought to be about right here. So timing wise for the Outer Banks, this is Sunday. We got a front coming down. This is Saturday. Here's Sunday. See, this is Friday. Here's Friday. So you might get a little rain from a front. Then a really big one comes in. Yeah, we're in this season. We're starting to get some pretty big dips. This is a really big dip in the jet stream coming. We got two of them actually. So here is next Friday, and you can see a pretty good little dip in the jet stream, pushing that cool air down. And then a couple days later, we have another one, even bigger dip coming down. This would be like Monday, Tuesday, another front coming down. And I've been seeing a little chitter chatter on this here. We could get some wintry weather here in northern Texas. This is the 27th of October. So it is winter. Fronts are coming. The season is slowly ending for the tropics, for sure. So, but yeah. So Outer Banks, just possible rains from that front coming down. The future radar. This is today's radar. Look at this. You got South Florida, I-4 South. We just got a incredible flow of moisture coming in from the Atlantic. Heavy action South Florida throughout the day. The Keys. This is through midnight tonight. So the Keys for sure. Lots of rain. South Florida, Miami. There's flood advisories up, wind advisories, coastal advisories. All this is pushing in. We have a high pressure system that's flowing in moisture all around. So that's how that happens. And you can see what kind of advisories you might be under by looking at the National Weather Service map right here. And you click on your area. Look at this. Almost all of Florida is in light green, meaning flood advisories, flood and small craft advisories. But all the way from Savannah southward, the whole East Coast is under a flood advisory. Look at that. Look at that. Even some look at that, big storms. West Palm Beach right now getting hit pretty hard. Big time, actually. So from Homestead to Savannah, that's a pretty big spread here. Let's look. Homestead to, well, actually, even all the way up to, heck, man. Man, they got flood advisories all the way up to Morehead City. Outer Banks, where do they end at? Now, pretty much. So all the way to the Outer Banks. So Outer Banks to Miami, we have flood advisories. So let's take a look at a couple other models here real quick. I want to look at the wave models. We're gonna have some pretty good wave action from this Epsilon, or whatever they're going to call it, if it does become Epsilon. So this is through, let me see here. Let's see if I can do it here. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work too good. Let's try another one. Let's see. Go back here. Let's see. There. Let's go. Let's just do maximum height, direction. I like this one here. So as our storm passes by Epsilon, future Epsilon, Hurricane Epsilon, we'll start to see these waves impact. Only goes out 90 hours, but you can see them creeping in. So here's Thursday. This is Thursday. and you can start to see the waves from Epsilon getting awfully close to the East Coast. So again, weekend wise, the East Coast is going to be feeling a lot more winds and or waves from Epsilon. These are pretty big, 10, 12, 14 foot heading in. So big waves coming in latter part of the week. I'll rewind it. This is what it looks like now. So you can see the waves coming. Here's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if you're a surfer dude, this weekend, surf's up in the Carolinas. Joni, yes, the rain is making it to South Florida. Which rain? King Tide. Check it out, Betty. I don't really know much about the king tides. I know my buddy, it's a few times a year. Let's see, 3 or 4 times a year. I had to read up on it more. But, Charleston was under a flood advisory this morning because which it happens there a lot, but still, they are getting a flood warning right now, actually. So 8 foot is right on major flood stage for Charleston, and they're getting that right now. They also had it over the weekend. All right, let's see what is going here. Let's see. This is a good indicate. This is talking about October is interesting in Miami when you get these periods of high pressure to the north, low pressure to the south, and you get the crossover effect. So, low pressure is doing this, high pressure is doing that, and you get this really big. Oh, I drew that arrow the wrong way. What am I doing here? But anyway, you get this big cross of pressure gradients, and that's why we got these intense winds going on. And you can see some cool stuff here. Windalert.com has all these wind markers that they have, and you can take a look at what's actually happening. We got some sustained. Look at that, 32 mile an hour sustain around Miami. Look at that. 32 mile. Look at that, 32 mile. We almost have tropical storm force winds that kindle. And they had a peak. We had one peak earlier. It's actually really going right now pretty good. It's very windy. Extremely windy. Tropical storm windy. Oh, look at this. 32 here at the Cape. Melbourne shores. Look at that. Sustained winds. Those are sustained miles an hour. So I guarantee the Atlantic is choppy. Let's see. Let's look at some Atlantic live webcams. In Florida, let's do Melbourne. Let's see what we got. Visit Space Coast. There's one. Let's see here. Let's see if we can check it out. We got the. Well, of course, it's needs a cleaning. Somebody go out there and wipe the camera down. They need an automatic camera wiper. Let's see what we got. Here's Sebastian Inlet Surf Cam. There we go. This is cool. This is on visitspacecoast.com. Look at that. I don't know if I'd be on that pier right now. These are pretty crazy. There's actually people on the pier, man. The pier's almost taking it on. Look at that. Oh, there's no way there's nobody on that pier right now. The waves are actually going over the pier right now. Are those people? I don't know, man, if I'd be out there or not. But there's a crazy one, and and I freaking turned on my YouTube chat and I forgot to say it. Hey, Teresa Charleston, water in the streets. Oh my God, Soria from Indonesia. Oh my goodness. Welcome to our craziness. All right, so Shelly sent me a link here. Let's see what she sent me. This is Cocoa Beach cam. Let's take a look at this one. This one's pretty bad too. This is Cocoa Beach. So yeah, man, I mean, the Atlantic is rocking. I guarantee we're going to be hearing about beach erosion. These are very uncommon to have this much action off the Atlantic, for sure. So, all right. Anyway, hey Bobby, how's it going? Reed is on the pier. Do I gotta go storm chase? Oh my God, I can go storm chasing. Hey, I listened to our buddy Corey, man. He's a fan of our page. He did a live last night. It was really good. Did I tell you the tongue story? Did I tell you Sarah got in trouble? She brought the fake tongue. I bought a tongue because Emily wanted them on TikTok because people do funny things like hammering them, and so I did a funny TikTok, and then Sarah took it to school, and the teacher said, "Do you know that your daughter brought a fake tongue to class?" And it's like, yeah. She brought koozies one time to class and gave all the kids, you know, she's obviously special needs, which we don't treat her that way, but she brought koozies to all the kids. I mean, who does that? Only my kid. Only Drunk Donkey's daughter brings koozies to her kids in class. And they're all like, what are these things? I told the story once before about when she couldn't talk. She was making all these noises going out to the bus stop, and Julie got a call and said, "Did Sarah lose her shoes?" And apparently I forgot to put shoes on her. She went to school with just socks on. And I walked her to the bus. That's pretty bad. We love her to death. All right. What else is going on? So Bermuda's definitely watching future Epsilon. Definitely classic looking hurricane taking shape. Could be 85 mile an hour. It's got a nice little swirl. High definition satellite here on Weather Nerds really shows it well. Tropical Tidbits also has some high definition satellite that is pretty intense. There you can see it. So soon to be our 26th named storm, I think. I think that's how it works. We had one that never got named, so I'm not sure how far in the list we are. But do we get another? I don't know. Storm Prediction Center not putting anything out for South Florida yet. Just heavy rains as far as severe weather goes. Heavy rains, yes, but severe weather-wise, so far, nothing. Man, I'd like to go there and take a look at the damn beach. I'm so close. Oh, let me get my chat working. Shoes are overrated. Yep, Mark, you got that right, man. I am not a shoe wearer. Whitney, you got my app? Cool, man. Thanks. Pretty simple. It's a very simple app. We go to Rusty's. Is that what it's called? So I'm shopping for a Jeep. I told the story. Emily wants a Jeep. She's turning 16 soon. Well, 15. We had we do storm chase, and I've done a lot of driving in the state of Florida already. I mean, we chase cold fronts, and so I thought it'd be cool, man. Corey inspired me to have my own chase vehicle with, and I really want to do it for local meet and greets and stuff. We're gonna be going to Applebee's. We're gonna be going to ABC and doing some stuff. And my local Chili's in Oldsmar actually has on order. You're gonna be able to get Hurricane Hunter IPA at Chili's, and I think Absinthe Taps up in Eastlake. So big shout out to Gus at Chili's and Mike up at Absinthe Taps, and maybe Mike at Cricketeers. So we might have it some local, but we're gonna do meet and greets, and I want to have some cool lights, man. I want to have this, and I was thinking about turning my truck into it. It's gonna be 4x4, Amanda. Yes. Linda, yeah, well, yes, I know. I plan on that. There's gonna be a fine line of but you know, they can't get you just for driving around. I mean, I want to get a snorkel, Loretta, yes. But we got to get cool lights. We're gonna get cool lights. I mean, I want to see I want to have I want to have it parked, and we're gonna have strobe lights on it. No, you know, I don't think we have any storm chasers in Florida, and we need a Mike's Weather Page Jeep. Oh, back to my truck. I mean, I don't know how. I don't keep vehicles very long, so my truck would be perfect, but it's not a Jeep, and the Jeep is what made us famous. And I got an HOA to worry about. So I'm thinking about the Drunk Donkey on magnets, and then I'm going to do some cool storm graphic. I don't know. We'll see. Speakers, yep. They got a cool light too, man. Check this out. There's a 180-degree light. I don't even remember how I found it. 180. What do they call it? It's a remote LED roof light. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, something like that. Look at that. So they make, I don't know if that's the one I would get, but they make these little guys, and this is so cool, man, because you know, you could remote control it from your inside. So it's a cool little spotlight that's 110 degree up and down, left and right. So 360 degree. Wow, it'll actually go all the way around in circles. I got it, Amanda. I just found it. Hey, AP. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it though. Why are they so much money? What is the deal with Jeeps, man? God, they must not lose any value at all, or there's such high demand. Of course, that's what Emily wants, and it's not like we spoil her or anything. So anyway, all right. Well, hey, look at this. Weather Channel's talking snow. Are they naming their? I don't know what their names storm lists are yet, or I don't know what their winter storm names are. And I know most people have an opinion on winter names. So here are the winter names for 2021. So they name winter storms. And here they are.
Well, the list is out now for the names that we're going to be using for winter storms.
Abigail.
For this upcoming winter storm season.
Abigail, Billy. Now that sounds like a redneck. That's the kind of hurricane name we needed instead of what we dealt with all year. We needed a Billy. Winter storm Billy. Billy really got us. Here, did you guys ever Google the hillbilly weatherman? I don't know. Is he still around? He says the F word every 5 seconds, so I don't know if you really, if you're offended by that or don't like to hear it, I would not suggest them. But Hillbilly Weatherman, he, I don't know when the last time he posted October 11th. March 23rd was the last video. Oh my God. But he does winter. So look him up. He's got 300,000 followers, man. That's crazy. And he cusses a lot. He's from Boston. We got some nasty shit started. So look him up. Hey, Michelle, see ya. Gail is a winter name. There you go. You made the list, Gail. All right. Well, there you go. We rambled on enough. We got to have something to talk about. So here's the tropic map. There's our little low pressure system. Just, you know, lowering pressures. I don't know. 20%. Models are saying no. So we live and die by the models. Right now, there's really no models saying anything. So there's no point even trying to guess. But we have plenty of moisture in the atmosphere too. You know, there's moisture. So I'm still watching it. Hurricane season doesn't end until November 30th. So it doesn't mean that things are over by any means. That's for sure. And there you go. Nothing else new on the site. Plenty of ocean heat content out there still. If anything were to try to get going, plenty of fuel. Plenty of that. Plenty of stuff that hurricanes need. MJO pulse is convective until November, middle November. So, you know, the last little bit of what the storms need are hanging on. Green is plus, so that looks like a big eggplant. Eggplant. What's an eggplant look like? Am I right? There's an eggplant. That's what I just drew. Eggplant. Eggplant. All right. Anyway, all right. So I'm about done. Have a great day, Mandy. Yep. Thank you, Ruth. Appreciate all you supporters out there. You guys rock. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. I had a bazillion of them. Facebook is so random. Like, I'll be scrolling and there's like, oh, wow, look, there's one. So that was great. Really appreciate it. You know, just cool beans. I did, Emily got to play softball this week. See, I'm looking at, and now everything in my Facebook feed is Jeeps. And then I saw this one. I love it. It's awesome, right? I'm like, whoa, man! It's like cool. It's got all the lights and stuff. It's in Maine. Why would they? I got to change my zip code, I guess. I'm like, yeah, okay. Get me all excited, and then I got to go to Maine. Nope. And I look. I still got the town of Gaydon on here, and they're still doing posts all the time about cleanup kits and food, and I've been checking in on them. They're still recovery mode. That's where we did our final stop for our tracking. And I see pumpkin pictures and all that good stuff. So anyway, all right, be good. You guys rock. Yeah, we got our first high school game Tuesday night. I can't wait. Hopefully, no more kids get corona at school. Emily was on a mandatory, couldn't come to school, so she had to miss her first day. It was awful. First day of softball. Check this out. So she played this. I'll show you guys 2 strikeouts. So it was Saturday. Emily's taking a nap. We got a call from a coach where one of their pitchers couldn't come. They had a family emergencies. They only had one pitcher. Emily's like, yeah, I want to go. So she played against some teams that were a lot older. She's a freshman. Played against seniors, but she had a couple cool strikeouts. Check this one out. So she got this girl on a tip. These are all 3 of her strikes. So she tipped it off. Then she got her on a fastball. Then check out this changeup. Whoa. Got her on that. Like, whoa. She's not fast to begin with. Now this same girl, she got a strike on her and then changeup. Whoa. And then kind of like a screwball. And got her. So I was proud of her. I did a little slow motion over here doing a screwball. And you could tell by her arm it was a screwball. And you could actually see the ball spinning this way. And it choked her up. And that was a nice little pitch. And then this one got knocked back to her. She had to get it and threw the girl out. So that was pretty good. She had a couple good hits. So I was proud of her. I love watching her play. So anyway, all right. Tammy, thanks. Thank you guys. Yeah, we're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. YouTube is great. It's growing. Big thanks to Tammy for being a supporter of us and our page. You can click on YouTube right up top. We're on Instagram also. Instagram and Twitter. YouTube. Right here. Got 212 people watching. What's up? They don't chat as much as the Facebookers. Because you guys are watching on big screen TVs, I guess. So big thanks to OSR and bringing us to YouTube. We got Instagram. Got 30,000 followers on Instagram. I don't even know what I'm doing on there. I just repost stuff, but they like it. I get pretty good action on there. So anyway, all right. You guys are good. All right. Hey, Laura Ann. Yeah, shoot it. I'll share it. Thank you. Big. I'd like to drive over there actually, but I'm not. There's me. I'm reading somebody's weather report. I just read Invest 94 looking to be a new TD or Epsilon soon. And I'm like, huh. And then I just read it. It was posted by me. Like, oh, these are all my notifications. I gotta go back to Twitter now. All right. Oh, look at that flood advisory for Miami 7 minutes ago. It's we got a big fog up in New Orleans, just north of the water That's that mugginess. Here it is, still foggy. Actually, it is to the coast. So we got fog all the way. They came up a little bit. Where did they go? Did they just lift them? To the north. There's our fog. Anyway. Cool beans. All right. Well, we'll do it again tomorrow for sure. We'll keep talking. Tell you guys, till there's one person left on these lives, we'll keep talking. So weather-wise today, I guess really the big story is just for our viewing, most of our viewing is South Florida, and then our front up here. Let's take a look at that real quick, and then we'll go. But there's our big front up north, kind of a horizontal. So they're getting action. South Florida's getting action. A lot of action in South Florida. Look at that. West Palm Beach is getting rocked right now. And this is rain training. All this is coming in. So you're going to have some pretty good periods of rain. You know, it's not like it's coming in at a diagonal, you know, getting everybody. These are going to be constant rains coming across. So we're definitely going to have some flooding popping up in spots. Kind of unexpected, really. That's why weather is so cool. You never know. So, all right. Great Monday. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for sure. Right? Truman Show. That was a good movie, Mitchell. I love The Truman Show. There was another one I liked called Ed TV. I forgot about this one. I haven't watched it in a long time, but Ed TV was a great one too. Ed TV was a cool movie. I like that one. I haven't watched it in forever. You know what's cool? The older you get, you forget. And you can watch it like it's the first time. Because you just forget. Like, especially if you watch it after you've been drinking from ABC. Because you don't really remember it anyways. I still haven't finished Ozarks yet. And then Julie had to reset. Oh my God. So last night, true story, got home, decent hour, 10:30ish. I'm like, you know, I'm going to watch TV. I never watch TV. Went to Netflix. Password has changed. I'm like, what? Well, Julie told me this morning she had to reset the password. Well, she didn't do it on TV yet. So I'm 30 minutes I'm trying to figure this password out. And I was so mad. I was so excited. Had me a beer and couldn't get to watch it. So I was a little mad. Freaking technology. And then I always grab the remote that has the Vizio remote that doesn't have Bright House. So I was all snuggled with the dogs. You know, Louie lays between my legs. Hunter's usually up on my chest. Everything was going good. All I had was my one little remote control that only does Netflix. Couldn't turn Netflix on. Went to sleep. So anyway, Daniel, I think it's going to be at a lot of them. And I heard down the road it might be a couple other places. So you might be surprised. So anyways, all right. Rambled on enough. Hey, look at that. It's 10:19. That's my goal. Make it 1 hour of nothingness. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.